So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the issue is as far as the clock. And making sure it's getting started here. Once again, this is 79 kilos. This will not be a best of 3 for a world team spot. But it looks like we are going to get back to action here. We're going to follow it up with 120 kilos, which is for the world team spot, and then head back down to 50 kilos for our second round. So all of the same trials finals that we saw will now be going back down, starting with 50 kilos currently in the hole. So it looks like for Blees, I'm not sure which corner is which. And we're back to action here. So Spencer Carey in the red has Navy coaches Antonelli and Engel in his corner. Not sure who's in the corner for Blees over there. And at UWW Juniors, there are a few weights, 63, 70, and 79. They're non-world team weights. Remember, for Greco, this is their team trials. So a variety of reasons why they could be doing it. But no matter what, they came here to win a tournament. That's what we're here for in the finals. Same thing on the Junior Open side as we get our first passive here against Blees. Junior Open side, 63, 70, and 79. But once again, they can drop down for the World Team Trials in Lincoln. And we're going to get a passive here offered against Carey now, so both guys have passive calls against him. A lot of these finals have pretty much followed the same script. And Carey trying to create separation. Blees continuing to move forward. Carey there with a little super duck attempt. And we are going to get a passive against red for 1 blue here. So second passive is almost an arm spin attempt there coming from Carey. And, you know, these finals a little bit speaking to what Coach Gary Mayab just talked to me about. Coach Gary Mayab out of Missouri. He was also an official. As we get a arm drag here, but no points yet. Can he get his hips floated over on the edge? 1 offered, 1 confirmed. Blees taking a 2-0 lead. But I was talking to Coach Mayab about kind of their plans for developing the Greco program going forward. And one of his things, he wants a large group of kids who are not world teamers, so guys possibly like Carey and Blees who are, you know, at a non-world team weight that want to go overseas, want to go to Europe for several months at a time and kind of learn from the Europeans. So essentially take some of the best things we have in America as well as some of the best training they have over in Europe and use that to further the Greco program in this country. I know that Coach Lindland has placed a pretty large emphasis on his pipeline on the cadet and junior age levels as well as university to a lesser extent. But we're starting to see some of the fruits of labor as we get an attempt from Carey. Tried to go over. Blees stopped it. And looks like we only getting 2 there. So clock was out. Blees stopped the motion. Carey ended up on his back. 4-0 lead. Let's get a look at Coach Engel here. Talking to Carey. And then get a look over at Blees' corner. As these two head back to the center. And you can see both Cassiope and Schultz in the background warming up here. That's going to be our next match, 120 kilo junior finals. That one will be best of 3. This one's going to end right here. Blees currently in the lead. Hasn't been able, really we hadn't seen any throws until Porter's big throw at the end of his match. Carey thought about a headlock. Didn't end up pulling the trigger. Would have given him the lead on criteria. And a lot of the guys have been a left leg lead against a right leg lead. Knee fighting that way. Haven't seen a lot of reverse of the situation. And we're going to get passive offered here against blue. So 1 point red. The first point for Carey goes up on the board, as we are now under 2 minutes remaining in this match. I want to thank Zach Arrett for going over some of the rules with me, make sure that over the next few days as I'm calling these Greco and freestyle matches, I make sure that I know exactly what I'm doing, because I want to make sure that you guys at home know what's going on, as we're going to get, looks like here, an attention against Blees, against Carey, for some finger grabbing. Halfway through this second period now. Carey continuing to dig out of underhooks, create some space. And now for the first time we're getting a left versus right as opposed to right versus left. Now they're both going lefty lead. And we are under a minute now remaining in this match. What does Carey have up his sleeve to try and take the lead here in these last 50 seconds? Continuing to bounce around is Blees. And it looks like he's trying to find an angle about where exactly he wants to hit his overhook or his drag. Under 30 to go now. And this is kind of the dangerous position late that Porter was in when he launched Allard towards the end of their match. Down to the last 10 now. Will Carey be able to get one last second throw against Blees? He did get the takedown. Has 3 seconds to get a turn. And did he go over? Oh, I got a feeling we're going to get a brick here. And we are going to get a challenge from Coach Engel. All right, so Coach Engel was Coach Engel thought the 2 did not get confirmed. I'm now seeing 5-4 on the board. I thought Coach Engel was right in challenging. Blees going to challenge. I knew it was going to be a challenge either way. We saw a great match earlier. I believe it might have been the same weight class. I believe the kid's last name trained when we threw it up on Twitter. He had a last-second 4. Justin Hawk over there, one of our photographers, give me some guff, because when I commentate, you guys can't see us. This is bad radio for all you PMT fans. But I made the over-under throwing motion. So heading to the jury of appeal. We actually have it on the big screen. I don't know how well it's going to play as far as coming home and seeing how much time is left. I'd like them to rewind it once again. Here we go. So hopefully the time shows for you guys. And this is really going to come down to a matter of seconds. I'm not sure what the call's going to be here. He's kind of on his head turning. So where exactly does the turn occur? I think that's going to go Red's way. I'm honestly not. That's might be the closest call I've ever seen. That's a photo finish if ever there was one. Let's run it. You know what? I'm not mad at this. Normally I get annoyed when these replays take a long time. This is for a national title. And they're going to go frame by frame here. I mean, Carey, yeah, I think that's going to go Reds' way. We're going to find out here. I'm taking a look back at Mr. Tucci and Mr. Arrett. I think I heard him say 2 red. Hey, I was right. I got it right. So, Spencer Carey, clutch gene confirmed. That was incredible.